Shalom, shalom. We're ball here again. Power Yahweh Shem Shai. Before we start, I'm gonna give our glory and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakakwadash. Alright, pretty nice day. Babylon, sun's out. Got some lamb going on the grill. You know, just want to touch on these heathen customs and these holidays. Alright, let me get myself set up. Might be best. This way. Chilling at my mom, grilling some lamb. All right. And me personally, I don't follow the holidays. Of course, we know the main holidays. Christmas, Thanksgiving, etc. But it wasn't until my little I think my brother was asking me about Mother's Day or something yesterday, and I guess it's either today or tomorrow, either or. My little sister's got the Mother's Day's gifts and etc. All right, and I tell them time and time again, that we shouldn't follow that, or you guys shouldn't follow that, which I don't. I don't follow no holidays or customs of the heathen, and I'm pretty sure if you're in this truth, you don't either. You know what I'm saying? Or shouldn't. All right. So I just want to bring a few scriptures out through the Spirit. That's all, and bring this word out really quick. It's pretty windy and chilly, but the sun's out. Looks nice. So we're gonna do a little bit of work today, man, to the Spirit. All right. So we get pull something up off the phone really fast. All right. Let's listen to the elder he's doing a great lesson right now as we speak live. So y'all check that out too. Get his get his YouTube page name for you guys, for anybody who's watching. Okay. All right. So I guess it's supposed to be Mother's Day today or tomorrow. I don't know. Either or, gonna touch on this really quick. All right. So we're gonna start at Jeremiah 10 and start at 1. All right, at the top. Hear ye the word which the Lord spaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. For the customs of the people are vain. All right. So, all these heathen customs are vain to Israel. We're not to be, indulging into them. We're not to be celebrating them, because they're most of these customs and I want to say holidays, etc. Were created by who? All right. And of course, the other nations got their part, but even the other nations, indulge in the E's customs. They love Christmas, especially the other nations who come over here to this land. They love E's customs. All right. And it goes on more in verse 3 to say, for the customs of the people are vain, for one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workman with the axe. So that symbolizes Christmas. How they go and chop the tree down. All right, let's keep reading. They deck it with silver and with gold, they fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not. So they've been celebrating this heathen custom, this Christmas custom, for a while. All right, even in the ancient days. So, but the point is, um, in verse 3 at the top, for the customs of the people are vain. All right, these heathen customs are vain to us. They're vain to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They have nothing to do with, you know, they have nothing to do with, these scriptures, etc. They're not from the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They are man-made. They are what the heathen made and what the heathen follows. All right. So let's get an example of how our people, or how our people follow these customs, or are taught to follow these customs. All right. So first let's get just a quick passage on the history of Mother's Day. All right. It says, via Google. All right. A woman named Anna Jarvis wanted a special day dedicated to mothers since her mother expressed this desire. Anna took the initiative after her mother's death and held a memorial for her mother in 1908, 3 days after her death at St. Andrew's Methodist Church in West Virginia. Wow. All right. So you're then initially, Jake is big on following holidays and getting the gifts, etc. Um, um, you know, they're big on that. One second. Take this one. All right, they're big on that. They're big on following these customs and following these customs. Doing what the white man says. All right, things of that nature. You know. That's a lot. They're big on it. You know, and like in my family, I got the littler ones who celebrated. Some of the brothers do, or will say, "Oh, happy this, happy that." Besides my little brother, which is just a year younger than me, and he's coming into the faith, learning, studying, doing his due diligence, and Lord willing, he stays with it. All right. But yeah, let's read that passage one more time. Shalakia for that. I had to flip the lamb. All right. It says a woman named Anna Jarvis wanted a special day dedicated to mothers, which we come to grips that this Anna Jarvis lady was most likely an Edomite, you know, who went to a Methodologist church, which is wicked in itself. All right. Um, dedicated to mothers since her mother expressed this desire. Anna took the initiative after her mother's death and held a memorial for her mother in 1908, 3 days after her death at St. Andrew's Methodist Church in West Virginia. Which these Methodist churches and all that, going after the Christianity religion, which is wicked, which is another heathen custom. All right, so initially you just it's just a whole bunch of vainness, a whole bunch of wickedness in celebrating this, and celebrating all the customs of the Edomite. So initially, this Mother Day is a idolized day for a dead woman, for the mother of Anna Jarvis. This is a day for her. All right, So Jake don't do their history. They don't do their studying. They don't know the details or background of these holidays. You know, they just run with them. Because you bear gifts on them, you receive things on them. So Jake like free stuff. Mothers like free stuff. The kids like the free stuff on Christmas, etc. All right, so they don't care to you know do the history behind it, or see what's the real meaning or where it started from, or who started it. So this holiday was initially made by a woman to honor her dead mother. But it's all across the world now. So initially, you guys are idolizing a dead woman, two dead women at that, you know, who created something for not, you know, our people, but for her people. and initially for her mother, you know. And what Jake do? They run with it. They want to bear the gifts, etc. And they want all the free stuff, etc. You know, in all truth and honesty, they're going off, man. They celebrating wickedness. All right. So let's go to Acts 21 and 21. So, and they are informed. Let's start at 20. And when they heard it, they glorified the Lord and said unto him, Thou seest, brother, how many thousands of Jews there are which believe, and they are all of zealous of the law. And they are informed of thee that thou teachest all the Jews which are among the Gentiles. So, we got a lot of Jakes, or, what I'm saying, Israelites, what I'm saying, the true Jews who are amongst the Gentiles, all right? It's just a lot to forsake Moses, all right? And we know that Yahweh, he gave, the laws, in the old covenant, well, in the Old Testament to Moses, all right, which are his heavenly laws, what I'm saying, that he appointed to Moses to spread to the Israelites, you know, saying that they ought not to circumcise their children, neither to walk after the customs. So they don't want you to walk after the customs of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. They want you to walk after their customs, they're brainwashing you to, be a part of this citizenship, be a part of this wicked world and nation. All right, be a part, be a part of, everything they have to offer, which is wicked, man. You know, it's pure wickedness. So the same way that the heathen nations tried to brainwash the people of the ancient days, the Israelites and Jews of the ancient days, they're doing it now. The same way, telling us not to follow Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You got Christians who, are Jakes, what I'm saying, who know about the Israelites, but don't want to follow and hearken into, what I'm saying, the true scriptures, the true meaning, the 100% truth of the scriptures, you know, and it's just the same thing happening over and over again. All right, following these vain customs, these vain customs, these customs of the heathen, etc., which our people are not to be doing. So, you know, it's we got like a park over here, which is like, the hood park, where, a lot of people go have cookouts and celebrate different things of that nature, etc. You know, and they all going off, everybody over there eating, having a good time, happy this, happy that, which our people are not to be following, you know. So let's read that again. And they are informed of thee that thou teachest all the Jews which are among the Gentiles to forsake Moses, saying they ought not to circumcise their children, neither to walk after the customs. And Babylon is doing the same thing. E is doing the same thing. All right, same thing they're doing. They're teaching you to follow all this wickedness. They're teaching you to follow all these wicked holidays, etc. You know, go and give gifts for this. This day is for this. And how about Shem Shai didn't say any of that. He didn't say follow Mother's Day. He didn't say follow Christmas. He didn't say follow Thanksgiving. He didn't say follow Valentine's Day, etc. But our people still do it. And you got people in the truth who try to wiggle away and find a way to celebrate but not celebrate it, you know, and ultimately it's going off. And like I said, Jake, you know, Jake, our people, we like to celebrate it, celebrate these holidays the most, Our people love the holidays, some of our people love the holidays more than the Edomites, that they created. You know what I'm saying? So, it's all going off. And those people would be judged accordingly, trying to follow the ways of the heathen, So see if I can get anything else on Mother's Day real quick through the spirit, But like I said initially, a woman named Anna Jarvis wanted a special day dedicated to the mothers, since her mother expressed this desire. All right. Anna took the initiative after her mother's death and held a memorial for her mother in 1908. 3 days after her death at St. Andrew's Methodist Church in West Virginia. All right. So this heathen custom was started by a woman, you know, and ultimately, at a Methodist church, which most Christians or whatever the case may be, they got this type of church and Baptist and whatever the case may be. All right, which is heathen customs, man. Initially, see, look, then this is what E does too. I don't know if y'all could see that, but they always try to add, you know, things of the scriptures to try to initially try to I don't know if you can see that or not, to try to give excuse to why they follow these customs, etc. They always use the Bible to try to what am I looking for? You know, to glorify their self will. So they try to use scriptures to try to turn things into man made things. It says, what does the Bible say about Mother's Day? The Bible consistently asks followers to honor and love their mothers. Examples of this can be seen in Exodus 20 and 12. Honor your mother and your father. In Leviticus 19 and 3. Everyone shall revere his mother and his father. So, I mean, what the hell does that got to do with making a whole holiday behind it? It didn't say make a holiday behind it, And this is the wickedness he does. This is just like I said, through the spirit, you know, how they try to use the scriptures for their own vain glory. All right. That's what I was looking for. They try to use the scriptures for their own vain glory, for their own self will. You know, they tried to take some scriptures. Hopefully y'all can see that. But it's just a simple Google passage that I went to. All right, and they try to use the Bible. They try to use the Bible to They try to use the Bible to glorify their own vain will. You know what I'm saying? Every time. That's what he does. What up? You know, this the brother. You know what I'm saying? You know, tell him
Shalom.
Shalom. All right.
Shalom, Israel.
You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, we get together, get some scriptures out, get everybody, get ourselves, use ourselves to help build ourselves in the spirit. That's my little brother. So like I said, throughout the whole family, he's the only one who's receiving it, who's understanding what's going on, pretty much, trying to build himself up in the spirit, you know. He's going through his own trials and tribulations through it, just being in the beginning stages, which I'm in the beginning stages too, but you know, I kind of accepted it a little bit before him. Everything I learned, I tried to get my brother to learn. He accepted. I said out of the whole family, he the only one who accepted it. So, hey, Lord willing, we can keep pushing together. As a brotherhood, it's always good to see family that you hold dearly coming to this truth. All right. So like I said, he's the only one so far. Everybody else know. I, you know, the Most High put the spirit on me to tell my whole family. Once I heard this knowledge, I was texting everybody, and what I'm saying, oh man, all the so-called Christians in my family, texting them, showing them scripture, etc. But hey, only he received it so far, and they got their warning, so it's up to them to be changed, and converted. So hey, man, that's all I wanted to bring out really quick. What I'm saying, through the spirit, you know. Um, Israel is not to be following these vain heathen customs, man, at all. All right, we're not to be following these vain heathen customs. All right, and that's the whole point, man. You know, follow the high holy days and feasts that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai appointed for us. To the best of your ability. All right, so just a quick one through the spirit. Guess I'm gonna end it here, man. Shalom. Shalom. All praise Yahweh. Sorry, Yahweh. Shalom. All praise Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Shalom. Y'all came out. Shalom. Shalom. I appreciate that, Tune in, And Lord willing, we'll get another one. Hey, might have to go sit next to the park and do a little lesson there. We'll see through the spirit. I'm gonna finish cooking this lamb off, and just chilling, reading, studying, watching the elders. So, shalom, the water.